All right, Southwest Florida, welcome to Lee Pitts Live. And you might ask, where in the Southwest Florida is Lee Pitts Live today? Well, I'm in one of my favorite places and with one of my favorite people out here at a community event in the heart of Dunbar. When I say one of my favorite people, I'm with the renowned orator and great chef, Curt Sheard, and a member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity. Don't let me make it.
There we go.
We're going to get to Curt in a minute, but let me set the scene for you. The scene is the Dunbar Easter Parade, the 77th annual, and I've had this show for about 30 years, and I've only missed one of them, so it has continued to impress. We're outdoors. This is one of the major events here in the area since social distancing started. As you can see, we're socially distancing, and Curt has his nice little stogie in his hand. Who's that stogie by, Curt?
Well, I don't know, my brother. I took off the band. I was just out here having a great time walking and experiencing the sights and the sounds. And it's been a year, you know. It's been 2 years since we had our last Easter Parade, and it's just lovely to see the community get back out, man.
Curt, I'm going to let you set the scene for us. I told people we're at the Dunbar Easter Parade. Tell people physically where we're located and what are you experiencing all around you. And we smelling some great food along the way.
Okay, so we're at the Stars Complex at the corner of Prince and Edison Avenue. This is our community center. So here at the Stars Complex, we have basketball, football, we have swimming, we have tennis, we have baseball. So we cover the gamut, softball as well. So we cover the gamut of sports and education. And today, I mean, we got it all. We got barbecue. We got fish. We got a little bit of everything out here today.
Curt, looks like we're going to have a concert here later on today.
Yes, sir.
Your main man, Doc Montgomery, is intimately involved with it. A member of Kappa Alpha Psi.
Right,
Let's talk about the commitment that your buddy Doc Montgomery has to this community.
Man, listen, all of us grew up here together. So I've been knowing Darren since we were 8. So it's been 40 years I've been knowing him. And we are committed to giving back to our community. And Doc has a way of providing an awesome musical experience for us this afternoon. And throughout his talents, he was able to bring this great band in that's going to do something different here in the city, in the heart, for all ages. It's a cover band that's for all ages. It's going to be a great experience.
All right, before I forget, Curt, you rocking some a local designer in Pembroke Pines. You rocking some of his stuff. People seeing it on TV. Go ahead and give him a shout out. What we got,
folks? This is Cuff Design. Cuff Design. I've been knowing the owner Winston for about 8 years. As you see, I have his hat on. He's a purveyor of fine leather goods, to include handbags, book bags, overnight bags, jackets. He's located in Pembroke Pines. Check out cuffdesigns.com.
Spell that for him, Curt.
CUFFEDZESINGS. Cuffdesigns.com. And tell Winston Curt sent you.
What do you like about his stuff? What do you like about Curt's stuff?
Because it's authentic. It's all handmade.
Cuff.
It's all handmade. He puts his hands to the table. He cuts the leather. He cuts the denim. And he stitched all of this.
Are we talking about a minority-owned business?
It is a black-owned business.
There you go.
And it even got my tag in here for Big Boys Barbecue on this one. So this is my go-to bag. This is my everyday carry. And I've had this particular piece for about 4 years now.
You mentioned Big Boys Barbecue. Let's expound on Big Boys Barbecue. Assuming that we're talking to people, don't worry about that. Assuming we're talking to people from all over the country who might be seeing this on social media too. Tell them what Big Boys Barbecue is.
One of my many hats is I'm the CEO of Big Boys Barbecue. I founded here in Fort Myers, Florida, home of the best barbecue sauce and rubs in the world. We currently are back in production. We will be back full speed in about 90 days. You'll check us out on Facebook, Big Boys Barbecue. Okay. And you can go through that link and you'll be able to order product through the link on site. It's going to be through Amazon, so Amazon's going to do our fulfillment for us. Yeah,
I'm going to take advantage of you as a historian and a person who grew up in this community. And I also want you to keep in mind as we're talking, just assume that you're talking to people who know nothing about Dunbar, Fort Myers, or the Easter Parade. Right. So let's go first with, they are saying on television, Easter Parade, what is that?
An Easter Parade? This is our Macy's. This is our Rose Bowl Parade. This is our Cotton Bowl. Nobody else in the world is doing what we do. And yeah, it's a celebration of Christ's resurrection, but it's a celebration of community. This is how we celebrate each other. Once a year, we get together, we come out, we with the kids and the families and the food and the environment. This is our Macy's parade. This is what Easter is for us.
This is family, right?
This is family. Yeah.
Right now, do you recall as a child the early days when you first started experiencing it and what it was like?
Man, slip and slide band. You don't know about them. You had to be here to experience. Just one of the best. I mean, they'll come in on a 40-foot trailer, and them boys will light it up. Guitar, bass, drums, horns, sax, you name it. Those guys were playing it. A great band. We had Nip and Dick, great dancers.
Just think Earth, Wind, and Fire Funk type band.
Exactly.
Real music.
Real music. And I mean, they'll set up, they'll turn the generator on. You had C-Day the DJ still around. He was up there being the MC. So this is what we look forward to each and every year is the Easter Parade and to see family, because it is family. You get a chance to walk the route or ride the route and see so many of us.
Describe Dunbar and Fort Myers in the state of Florida. We're in the southwest quadrant of the state of Florida in a city called Fort Myers. Talk about what the demographics of Dunbar and what it means to this city in the state of Florida, the home of Deion Sanders.
Well, I'm going to say that real quick. So we got the Hall of Famer, Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion, Deion Sanders. His grandmother lives right across the street. We have Super Bowl champions, Sammy Watkins, his brother, Jalen Watkins. We have Walt Wesley, NBA former NBA professional ball player. But besides that, we have Dunbar High School, which is the only IB Microsoft certified high school in the country. So, and this is in my neighborhood. Dunbar, when you hear Dunbar outside of here, you know nothing about it, but Dunbar is greatness. Dunbar is the heart of the city. Dunbar is what every city should have. But you know what? I'm glad that we got it.
Predominantly black community.
It's a predominantly black community.
And we darn proud of it. Now, the whole concept of everybody coming back out, bringing back that Easter parade, what do you think that means to the morale and everything of this community and the entire Southwest Florida community?
It says, hey, we're open, and that we're ready to make some things happen.
You gotta come by, man.
And that we're gonna put some things together, and that this is huge for us.
All right, Curt, the politics here locally. You've been intricately involved in politics. Talk to people about what we need to be doing to control our own destiny, our own community.
Of course, you'll hear it a million times. Register to vote. Engage in the electoral process. Give to your candidate. Support that candidate publicly and privately, and go and attend the various meetings, whether it be school board, city council, county commissioner. Go and make your voices heard and hold your elected officials accountable. That's the only way we're going to make a difference in our own community.
I know you're a proud graduate of FAMU, a Rattler. Education, young kids are listening to you right now. Push that education message for me, please.
Listen, I'm always tell you to go to, we all need to attend an HBCU, and of course, FAMU is at the top of my list.
Talladega College right here.
And we got Talladega HBCU.
We products.
Exactly. So HBCUs are an integral part, and it's so much of the culture in which we don't learn here in the public school system. So I would tell anyone, if you have a chance to attend a college, attend an HBCU first.
Historical black colleges
or universities. You attend one of those, I tell you, your life will be for the better 100 times over. So education first. Get it here. And if you can't attend out of city right now, we have a community college. We have a local college. We have FSW. We have Florida Gulf Coast. Get that education. Or get a trade. As a general contractor, become a tradesman. Tradesmen do really, really well in their respective industries. Learn a trade, learn a skill, get an education, or even go into the military. I'm a former military officer, so I'm able to cover every one of those because I've done them all. So whatever the education is, get it and be a proud citizen and a product of your community.
And we've been watching on television before I let you get out of here, the trial that's in process right now. The what I would call the murder of George Floyd. You've been sitting there, I know you. You've been watching it.
Yeah.
I don't want you to do a full analysis, but right now, what is your thoughts of after seeing more footage and all of these types of things.
What I commend the officers who've testified for the prosecution is to state their professional opinion, and not only their professional opinion, but their personal opinion, because he worked directly for them. So that is the biggest take is I can look at the video and call it, but I'm always about allowing the law to work its course, and to see the blue finally step up for the people has been huge.
All right, by the time me and you talk again, that trial will be over. If you were a betting man, what would you bet the outcome would be?
Guilty.
Oh my goodness!
You heard it, baby.
You
He's
feel
gonna be
comfortable
guilty
this time?
Oh yeah, I feel very comfortable. Very comfortable. The testimonies have been compelling. I don't see how the defense is going to come back against. I don't see who the defense is going to bring up, other than that what they're trying to do is, and you know this as well, where the white community, it's a crisis of the opioids, but he has a drug addiction when it's a black man. Crack was bad for us, but cocaine in its purest form was okay for them. So that's the only thing. As well, if he wasn't high, then he wouldn't have died. That's a bunch of crock. So,
9.5 minutes on the neck.
Yep.
That's all I keep focused on. Kurt's been a pleasure.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Stay right there, Curt. As the saying goes on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those who are doing it. We're going to come back with more interviews right here in this seat right here. You're going to see all the community leaders as Lee Pitts Live covers the Dunbar Easter Parade, 77th annual, right here from end to end. We're not going to come out here and get a little 30-second sound bite and put it on the evening news. We're going to cover it from end to end, which is what we're supposed to do. And you'll get to see more and more people like Curt, who happen to be an HBCU graduate, staunched in political analysis, staunched in pop culture, and knows what's going on, and luckily happens to be from right here.
Right here, baby.
What's the probability of that?
Man, exactly. Born and raised, baby.
Curt, shot the cues out, throw up that symbol.
Hey, man, listen, to the brothers of Omicron Beta Beta and Omega Psi Phi fraternity, we love y'all. Root to the bros.
Go Mob, Phi Beta Sigma in the house. Unity in the community.
In the community.